That brings us to your shut up moment. So this is the part of the show where I ask every guest to share their shut up moment. That's the time when the world told you to sit down, shut up, or give up, but you didn't. So what was that defining moment for you, and how did you push past it?
Yeah, well, I think of it as happening after I sold, and I was like and one of the other
Mm.
reasons I sold, Colin, is because I was starting to feel like I looked too old to show up online. I didn't wanna have to do it anymore because I didn't want to look at my own face. I was like, "Ugh!" part of
I'm
this
sorry you
was
felt
that
that.
my hair was falling out, a lot of it.
Mm.
A lot of I had great big empty triangles of hair. It was, a lot of stress. It's
Hmm.
stress running a business, and I was getting
Totally.
old, and my dad was completely bald at age 29, so bad genes for baldness, and I don't know, I felt like this online live showing up at it with your face, that's a game for the young. That's like 20-something girls with really long hair, lips that don't have any wrinkles in them, and they don't know anything, but, like, that's the future.
Hmm.
And that was one of the reasons I wanted to sell, and that I felt like, "I'm done with online business, I'm just gonna write books for my authors," and, like, I'm just sort of done being a business mogul. And then the longer I sat with that, the more I started to rebel against it and
Mm.
think, "Screw that cultural
Yeah,
noise.
that sounds like you.
I'm not gonna abandon the internet to a bunch of dumb 20-somethings who don't know nothing. People need information. People need
Totally.
the expertise that older people have."
Hmm.
And, like, also, there are a lot of older people who don't have enough money to retire, who need a business to operate in retirement, and they wanna learn from people like me who are
Hmm.
in their demographic. And I
Definitely.
just started to kind of rebel, and that was around the time that my mentor was like, "You should teach paid community." And I was like, "Yeah, I should.
Hmm.
I should do it.
It's
I can
awesome.
start a YouTube channel. I can show up online. I can find out how to light myself and show up in a way that I feel comfortable with."
Hmm.
And you can also not show up with your face. My
Hmm.
mentor, who I mentioned, I don't think I mentioned that he can only move his face due to
Wow.
spinal muscular atrophy.
Huh?
Yeah, he has nothing from here down.
Hmm.
And he shows up and runs his own events. Doesn't have an assistant, doesn't have a showrunner, does it
That's so
all,
cool.
operates it all himself. And it's like, part of me was like, "Well, if he can do it,
Yeah, I could do it too.
what is my excuse?" And just, yeah, I don't know. I just started to be like, I do have more to teach, and this is a diverse world we live in, and it can't all be about young, great-looking babes and,
Hmm.
25-year-old bros who are working out, and, like, no, there's more to the
Hmm.
world and to what people need than that. I still have more to contribute, and maybe I'm crazy, we'll find out, but, I'm glad I launched it, and I'm, so gratified by the successes we've already had in the community. One of our
Hmm.
our first member to launch has 150K a year community income, that he put together in, like, 3 months flat, and so just knowing that I've kind of still got that power to help people make more money.